Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's podcast deal with Spotify was axed because the content became too self-indulgent and didn't give the audience what they wanted. The Sussexes made just 12 podcast episodes in 2.5 years, as part of their $18 million podcast deal with Spotify. Just 4 months after it was announced the couple's Archewell podcast would not be renewed for second series, the company's chief executive, Daniel Ek, made a rare media appearance. He said the multi-million-pound deal was axed in June following a mutual decision between the streaming giant and Archewell Audio, the US-based royals company. Luana Ribera, author and PR specialist for Dauntless PR, told Daily Express US, Harry and Meghan have such a huge global profile that it was no surprise they attracted a huge podcast deal. The royal family are famously elusive about private matters, and listeners will have been hoping to get a peek behind the velvet curtains so they could learn more about how the firm really works, what really happened when they decided to break away from official duties and move overseas, and the truth behind some of the rumors about feuds within the family. What Harry and Meghan failed to provide was the juice consumers were looking for. No one expected hour after hour of tell-all confessions, but you do have to offer your audience something. When we work with our PR clients, we make sure they understand that media coverage is a two-way street. You can't just focus on what you want to tell people. You have to also consider what people want to hear and find a sweet spot that balances both those interests. Ribera said that the couple's podcast failed to deliver what people expected. She added, "It didn't reveal anything new or groundbreaking, and while they attracted some big-name guests, the conversations were pally and self-indulgent rather than groundbreaking. Being a huge name yourself will only get you so far. At some point, people are going to want to actually be entertained." But despite the podcast not being renewed, applications lodged with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, reveal that Archewell revived its trademark bid for the Archetypes podcast title even after the Spotify deal had already been dropped. Last month, however, it was confirmed that Meghan had decided against trademarking the podcast after an unsuccessful 17-month battle to have the title protected. Meghan's quest to trademark the name began in March last year when the application was first lodged. But in January, USPTO rejected it because of the likelihood of confusion with an existing trademark of the same name. Archetypes was already registered by US-based company Project Miracle IP Holdings in May 2018.